Hi guys, and welcome to Holy Week with Mr. Danny. We've been talking through what makes each day this week special. And today is Holy Thursday, or Maundy Thursday, which is a funny word, but it means that Jesus gave his followers a commandment, and that commandment was to love one another, and he showed them a way to do that. Our image for today is a set of feet, and that seems pretty funny, but we're going to read a scripture about that. But first, if you look around, I'm standing in the entrance to our church building, and right here by the door there is a mat, and people can come in and wipe their feet on it. So if you look at this mat, it's kind of dirty. You can tell where people have come inside and they've wiped their feet off, and there's dirt and there's twigs and there are leaves on this mat. And people do that to keep from bringing all that stuff inside the church building and making it messy. I bet some of you have a rule at your house where you take off your shoes before you come inside, or that you have a mat by the door that you come in and out of your house, and you wipe off your shoes. And in Jesus' time, people were really concerned about being clean and having clean feet because they walked everywhere. They didn't have cars, and so they would walk places, sometimes really far away, and they'd be really dirty when they got there. And it was somebody's job to wash everyone's feet when they got to a house. And that was somebody who was a servant, someone who wasn't very important in the household, who would have to wash everybody else's feet. That was a gross and dirty job, but it had to be done. And so we're going to read a scripture where some people get their feet washed. And this happened on Thursday before the very first Easter. This comes from the book of John, chapter 13, these selected verses. Before the festival of the Passover, Jesus knew that his time had come to leave this world and go to the Father. Jesus and his disciples were sharing the evening meal, and Jesus knew he was returning to God. So he got up from the table, took off his outer robes, picking up a linen towel, he tied it around his waist, and then he poured water into a wash basin and began to wash the disciples' feet, drying them with the towel he was wearing. When Jesus came to Simon Peter, Peter said to him, "Lord, are you going to wash my feet?" And Jesus replied, "You don't understand what I'm doing now, but you will understand later." "No," Peter said, "you'll never wash my feet." Jesus replied, "Unless I wash you, you won't have a place with me." Simon Peter said, "Lord, not only my feet, but also my hands and my head." And Jesus responded, "Those who have bathed need only to have their feet washed because they are completely clean." After he washed the disciples' feet, he put on his robes and returned to his place at the table. He said to them, "Do you know what I've done for you? You call me teacher and Lord. You speak correctly because I am. If I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you too must wash each other's feet. I have given you an example, just as I have done, you also must do. I assure you, servants aren't greater than their master, nor are those who are sent greater than the one who sends them." So Jesus washed his disciples' feet, and one of his disciples, Peter, he didn't get it. He watched this whole thing start to happen. Jesus went through this process. He went and got some water and got a basin. And I've got those things with me. He took this basin and put water in it. And then he used that to wash his disciples' feet. And when he was finished, he took a towel and he dried each of their feet. Now these are really ordinary objects, and Jesus was doing something very ordinary, washing feet. But Peter thought it was extraordinary that it was Jesus doing these things and not a servant. But Jesus told him, "I have this for you, and it doesn't matter that I'm the teacher and the Lord, but I love you, is what he was saying. He did this because he cared about people. You probably won't have an opportunity to wash somebody's feet this week, but I bet you can look around and find some ways to be helpful, to serve people, even the people in your house. When you see somebody who needs help putting away laundry or cleaning up a mess or doing the dishes, those ordinary things, when we're helpful and when we serve others, we're showing them that we love them. And we're doing exactly what Jesus said, loving people and serving them. I hope you guys have a great Maundy Thursday, a great rest of your Holy Week, and we'll see you tomorrow.